Hi, I'm Brett Dupree, and welcome to my awesome health journey. And sometimes health also means mental health because I'm a human and mental health. And today I want to talk about breakup because that's what I did with my fiance about 6 months ago. But yeah, so if you've seen a lot of my videos, I've been mentioning that I'm sad, dealing with emotions, and the reason why is because even though we broke up, well, I guess now 7 months ago, we didn't really break up. We continued to talk to each other, and I still talk to her on a daily basis, practically. In fact, until 2 weeks ago when we finally decided to break contact, um, we haven't, it's never gone more than 2 days without at least a message. And anytime I was happy about something, I'd celebrate with her. Every time, it's vice versa. Every time she was sad or worried about something, she would share with me. And I realized that I was numbing through that entire process. I was deciding, I guess, kind of focusing on other things. And even though mentally, I've realized now, even though mentally and logically, I know this relationship wasn't just going to work out because of certain things that I needed, and that she wasn't able to provide. And, vice versa, of course. I mean, if she really wanted to get back together, she could have done a little bit more, but I think she knew the same thing, that we weren't working out overall. But about 30 something days ago or so, she met another man and she swept her off her feet and all that. And the more I think about it, the more I'm grateful that happened, because that actually spurred me into actually going through the breakup instead of kind of delaying it. And I don't know, I think part of me obviously wanted to get back together, or didn't want, maybe not, I don't know, probably, but for sure part of me didn't want to let go of that because I loved her very much. She is a big, part of my life, and I felt a lot of love for her. I still feel love for her, and I hope, I honestly hope her relationship with this new guy is better than our relationship, because that's what she deserves. Our relationship didn't work out, and I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that if you're in a relationship and you break up, that your next relationship is better, at least better serving you in the areas that you need. Because why get into a new relationship if it's not as good as the last relationship? If you broke up your last relationship because it wasn't serving you in the way you need. So I totally hope 100% with all my heart and soul that this new guy treats her amazing and she has an amazing life with him. And I, yeah. And I'm hoping in my next relationship I'm able to do the same, because that's what life is. But I really noticed that on Tuesday I found this awesome meditation about cud courting. I'll put it in the comments on my YouTube channel. And it was really good because it did this thing where you kind of like invite that person's energy to you. You like see them in front of you, you feel all that love, then you remind yourself kind of like why the relationship didn't work out, and then you say your final words, and then you say goodbye and release that energy, and then you imagine all the cords cutting, especially from the heart and sacral chakras, where when if you're in a relationship, those are two are you really connected. And ever since then, I mean, when I did that, I felt my heart open, and there's just more room in my heart. And then all of a sudden, I started remembering who I was before the relationship and all the ways I felt I had to change to make this relationship work. And maybe we can start bringing those aspects of myself back. My like myself who likes to love on everyone instead of just one person. And she wasn't a big fan of me celebrating the fact that I just love hugs. She wanted me just to love hugs with her. And that's just one of the things that just didn't mesh. That's what she needed. She needed someone who's devoted to her, and I wanted to share my, at least that aspect, non-romantic love with everybody, because that's who I am, a being of love, and I just believe I am, and I want to spread it in love and joy. But that's not here or there. But it's mostly about, I think it's important. I was just listening to Amy Chan, who wrote a book on breakups and does a $395 breakup boot camp, which might be worth it. I'm not paying it, but no. But she's talking about, like, when you break up with someone, you need to go no contact with them, because you need to break up the neural networks that are connected to your ex. And I didn't do that, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake on my end. And so, yeah, even though I've been broken up with for 7 months, in reality, I've only been dealing with the breakup other than like right when it happened for the last month, going through that, feeling that part of my body that's just so empty and wanting and just like, ooh, like for a while I was just crying every time I thought about it, and now I'm able to think about it and not cry, which I think is a positive step. I'm not saying crying is wrong. I think all people should cry, especially men, because we're taught. I was never taught to cry. I was always taught crying's bad for the most part. But I guess my point of this is, um, I need to do better. The funny part is, I don't want to say next time I fall in love and break up, I'm going to do better, because I'm hoping next time is my last time of falling in love, because I would like that relationship to last forever. Or, yeah, or until we, yes, last forever. I'm never going to die. We're never going to die. Woo! Brains and robots. Yeah, so basically my point is, yeah, I need to do a better job of letting go. And so, thank you, of course, if you watch this. Thank you for our relationship. It was great. Maybe one day we'll connect in the future, get a different friendship. But yeah, for now, just let go. Thank you. Goodbye. And yeah, that's the important thing every time I think of her. I just think thank you for that relationship and goodbye, because it's over now. Over, 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 over. Very over. All right, that's my video on breaking up. I think that's important. Take care of yourself if you're going through a breakup. Actually break contact so you can, your brain can stop wanting them. Do your best to never text them. Even if you're lonely, hopefully find someone to support you through it. My therapist has been very helpful. I had a couple friends that I've talked to through it. So yeah, so that's some unsolicited advice at the end. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, bang. I don't know how to end the